It's acres and move makers. It's acres and move makers. I deal with land flippers, acres and move makers, room shakers, big boys with huge paper, the newspapers. You can run but can't escape us. We winning with these flash green when they act racist. Success is so contagious. Let's go. It's acres and move makers. Welcome to Acres and Move Makers. My name is Ray.
My name is Jay.
And we are
Acre Boys.
Today, we want to talk to you from the topic of your job is your investor.
Now, think about this, y'all. A lot of times we come across people who tell us when first coming into the land flipping industry, they tell us, I want to quit my job. I want to quit my job. And I understand that's cool. I've been to that point and to that degree myself. However, you just need to use the job the way the job is using you. And what I mean by that is use the job as your first investor. First of all, in order to run any business, I don't care what business you're talking about, you're going to have money to run your business. So where does the money come from? Initially, when you only have one line of income, right? Initially, the money is going to come for your job. Inside the land space, you're going to need money to run the actual business. There's systems and different things that you're going to need. So understanding how to use that money that you're getting for your job in order to propel you to your highest level, right? Because that's exactly what we did when we were coming through. We were at a point in time where we were pissed off about what we were doing. What I mean pissed off because reality is people only change for two reasons, inspiration or desperation, right? If you're changing because you're desperate, that means that in real time, you're not going to make the best decisions based off of when you're desperate, right? But if you're changing because you're inspired, that's a whole different thing, right? Because if you think about this, you quit your job, you say, you know what? I'm going all in on that particular business, whether it's the land business or whatever the case may be. And let's just say it doesn't take off as fast as you like it to take. Then here's what happens. You're making decisions out of desperation, but there's a way that you can ease into that as opposed to just jumping out the gym. And that way is using your job to go ahead and feed you and your family and do that part-time while you're getting your actual business off of the ground. So that's the number one thing that we tell everybody, y'all. Don't quit your job initially. Use that job to promote your business. Use that job to do everything because the job is using you. That's just a fact. Learn how to use it back so you get yourself into the position where you can win based off of the money that they're giving you in order to do so.
Yeah, so when it comes to your job being your investor, that's 100% fact, right? Unless you have an outside investor, which most people don't have access, especially in the beginning, right? They don't have access to outside investors to do things. And if they did, they probably wouldn't be on a job that they're unsatisfied with. Kind of makes common sense. So when you're on that job, as Jay stated, be extremely smart, right? That's the problem with people that's on 9-to-5 jobs. They're not smart with their money. Mm-hmm. Don't take the money and go use it to do things that may, for the moment, appease you. Mm-hmm. You have to see it down the line. I'll give our personal testimonial about our jobs. Me, myself, I never really believed in the whole 9-to-5 system. And it's kind of hard to believe in it when, 95% of your jobs were warehouse jobs or penny saver jobs, jobs that you had to be physically fit. So that's why I never believed in it. It never really made complete sense to me that, I was just good enough to lift things and put them on shelves. But you do what you have to do for the time being. So now here's knowledge. If you make, we're just going to throw denominations out. If you make $500 a week, how much are you saving? How much are you putting towards any type of investment? If the answer is zero, then you have a problem, my friend. You have to take something, right, and put it towards something to get you out of there. Find an asset class, find a vehicle that's going to be your escape route, right? You said, when I say you, 97, 98% of the people that work 9-to-5 jobs say overworked, underpaid, tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're never going to let me go. Vacation time is not enough. Sick days is not enough. This is what the statistics say, right? So what are you going to do about that? Are you going to continue to get beat up or are you going to fight back? How do you fight back? By being smart, by using the job, as Jay stated. You have to be there anyway, right? So be smart. If you're making $500 a week, even if you just take out of the 500 and say I'm putting $25 to the side for the week, eventually it'll add up. Trust me, it'll add up. We talked about this in another video about what just $5 a day, what $10 a day, what $20 a day could do for you. $5 a day will get you about $1,500 at the end of the year. Now, if it takes you 2 years to get $3,000, can't $3,000 go out and buy somebody's program that can teach you a skill set? For sure it can. It can buy my program. Our tax deed program is where me and Jay started off. That is where we got our start from, buying tax deeds. Now, and I'll put the numbers out there because we always say what we charge for our program is just a fraction of what we paid. We paid about $5,000 to learn how to do it in the beginning. For a tax deed program, we paid about $5,000. So if I took $10 a day from my job, right, that would give me about $3,000 for the year. So 2 years, I would have the money. You should be able to take $5 to $10 a day. If you can't, then you need to reevaluate what you have going on in your life. Put the money to the side, let the money accumulate, look at an asset class, whether that's land, whether that's crypto, whether it's stocks, whatever that asset class is, start planning your escape route. Once you hit the point where you can buy somebody's program or somebody's books or whatever it is, somebody's mentorship or somebody's masterclass, buy it. Save the money, buy it. It'll move the needle. Even the ones that might not be, that class might not be ultimately the one that propels you to the end goal of where you want to be. It's stepping stones.
Sure.
You'll learn something, right? Trust me, they all have some knowledge in them. Even the ones that might not be great, you'll learn something from it. Buy that program, that course, that mastermind, that mentorship. Buy it, learn something, keep saving and keep saving and keep saving. Back to the point of our program, we charge for our tax deed program $1,000. $1,000. And that's the cheapest that I've seen it myself. I'm not promoting my program or my course. I'm just speaking from what I know. That's the cheapest that I've seen it. I know for a fact inside of our program, there's places that you could buy deals for $250. There's places that you could buy deals for $500. And we strategically put these deals in front of our people because we know our people are not accustomed to saving. Right? We know our people are not accustomed to investing. And when I say our people, I'm talking about on the whole. Not just because somebody's going to comment, oh, well, not me. Maybe you are. Maybe that person that's accustomed to investing. But on the whole, as a culture, we know that we're not accustomed to investing. So we strategically put ours at price points that people can tap into and see some type of return on investment from that. But you have to be smart. When me and Jay were tax deed investing, all profits that we made, we didn't touch the money for 2 whole years. 2 years. We put everything to the side. And when it was time to buy bigger land, we had a cushion and a pad. And that was our investor at that point.
For sure.
So we set ourselves up. And was that comfortable? Sure. I wanted to spend the money. It wasn't comfortable. We had to do the right thing to get the right result. So that's all that we're saying. Use the job the correct way. They're paying you. You have to be there anyway. Just make sure you're allocating some money from the paycheck, putting it to the side so you can plan an escape route.
Sure. So that is pretty much our take on it, y'all. You know, it's one of the kind of things, use them like they're using you, because truth of the matter is you are being used. If you don't have a use, you are actually useless. You know what I mean? So take that, let your job be your first investor, and get yourself to a point where you can get some extra mentorship that's going to take you over the hill and allow you to achieve some other things. And even if that's leaving your job at some point in time, some people just want to make extra money. Whatever those goals may be, you're still going to need that initial investor in order to get over that hump.
Actual fact. So comment, like,
subscribe. Share. Trying to grow this channel. We're bringing it all the way up, y'all.
If you find the content valuable, if anything that we say resonates with you, share this with a family member that you want to see win, or a family member that you think this information may help as well. Share this with family and friends so we can grow this channel and grow this platform. Our mission is to have 5,000 land investors within a short period of time. So help us grow this channel.
Sure.
And thank you for, if you tapped in with us, thank you for being a willing listener. And we'll continue to bring as much value as we humanly possibly can. So
right.
until the next time, invest in dirt.
It's the cleanest way to make money, y'all. Peace.